2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for Houston. Kobe is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Durant. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Roaming the paint. And for the Warriors, Embiid is out there with Mobley. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Bogues. And it's Wilkins in at the 3 spot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Wade on the wing. Yep, that one goes in there. Wade's got the first basket of the game for the Warriors.
Oh, slick with the rock. Wade making move.
Wade against Kobe. Pass to Irving. Mobley with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Wade, good.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Kobe. That shot is off. Excellent D from Wade. Here's Wilkins. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
And here are the Rockets now, after the miss from Joel Embiid. Irving passes to Wembanyama. That one goes in.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Now here's Wade. Popped up there for Wade, and then Wade slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Mobley. It's rebounded by Houston.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Wilkins surveying the defense. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bogues against Irving. The kick out to Wilkins. Second chance shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Durant. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Pass to Bogues. And it's sent back by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass. Wembanyama has got 5 points so far.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Bridges, he's checked in for Durant. Chris Middleton comes in for George. Podziemski, he's checked in for Bryant. And Dillingham subbed in for Irving.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Shots good by Middleton.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Now, here's Vassell. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ayton. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Podziemski with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Up top, Podziemski. On the wing, Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now, here's Holmgren. No scoring in this one. Vassell against Middleton. Vassell, no good. Rockets trail by 4. Bridges kicks to Middleton. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. And the shot goes in. Middleton's got 5 now.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Now, here's Vassell. Ayton, the pass to Westbrook. Holmgren dishes to Hardaway. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Inside, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Holmgren. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
16.
Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Rockets trail by 6. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Paul George. Kyrie Irving is out there with Kobe. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Ware in at the 5.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Embiid with it. Hasn't made one yet. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. Now, here is George. There's the feed to Ware. Warriors with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Holmgren kicks to Wilkins. High post, Embiid. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. And the Warriors lead by 4. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. So we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept, you might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years. Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
And here's Wade. He has 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Mobley, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors, Evan Mobley.
The Rockets trail. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kobe, that's for 2. Here's George. It's good. This game is all even. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Great anticipation from George there, plus the long body, the quickness. Nice play.
Passes to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
The Warriors trail. Here's Wade. He has 6. Now the pass to Bogues. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Warriors making a change here. Ayton's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Wembanyama's checked in. Here's Houston now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. George looking around. Bogues against Irving. Back to George. Pulls up. Nails the wide open jump shot. George has got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Bogues the pass to Wade. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Irving attacking.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Houston foul.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Vassell comes in for Wilkins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Bowes.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The fader, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Wade's got 12 points in the game.
I like the effort from the defense, but at that close range, Wade was not going to be denied.
Middleton against Vassell. Middleton the pass to Irving. Back to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Warriors with the rebound. Now Westbrook. He has yet to score. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Wade. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And he doesn't take threes often, but Wade still could be effective from there when given space.
Outside Irving. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Middleton kicks to Irving. Outside, George. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Oh, Ayton in position. The alley-oop finish is off the mark. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. KD, some great work for you defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Houston holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 1. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It could zap your energy level. But right now, they look like the fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same.
And
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bill.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
They've got Mobley. Wade out there with Bowes. And there's Embiid. It's Wilkins in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Houston leading by 3. Here's Kobe. The Warriors pull it in. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wade on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And that one's on target from the wing.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
That's tipped. Here's Kobe, and the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here is Durant. Still scoreless. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Irving. And he drives in.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Warriors trail by 3. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And Mobley throws it down.
Adept at fending off aggressive coverage. Mobley already looking like a vet out there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Holmgren, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hardaway comes in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Houston, Ware's checked in. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Paul George. Outside Bryant. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dillingham. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's Wilkins with the drive. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Durant. And the rejection by Holmgren. For the lead. Oh, that's blocked. In the corner, Dillingham with it. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Dillingham's got his first 2 points. Warriors trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Embiid, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Bogues the pass to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wilkins against Bryant. Wilkins, no good. Rockets leading by 5. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Shot clock at 2. A shot by Pajemski, no good. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Warriors. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Vassell, he's checked in for Wilkins. Houston also making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Durant. And Middleton subbed in for Bryant. Now, here's Bogues. Guarded closer. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Warriors. The shot missing. Nice defense by Vassell. That misses off the backboard. Rockets leading by 3. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Westbrook.
What a denial. Westbrook getting there with superb timing.
Holmgren.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Westbrook with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And Middleton kicks to Bridges. The Rockets again can't hit. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so here is Golden State. They lead by 1. So on the floor for Houston. Irving is out there with Kobe. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Durant. And it's Ware in at the center position. Outside Durant. Over Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Ayton.
The shot-making ability of Durant is what makes his pump fake so terrifying. It gets defenders off balance and leads to the foul.
The Warriors making a switch here. Wilkins is checked in. And Benyama, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Westbrook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Taking it right to them. Westbrook holds nothing back inside.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Mobley against Durant. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Mobley. The Warriors leading. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Over Bridges, and it's Wilkins. That time on the assist from Westbrook.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
Bogues, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Houston. George is checked in. Here's Bogues. And it's sent back by Irving. And they'll keep possession. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. George against Wilkins. Poke loose. Wade left side. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Wade, good.
Oh, incredible night for Wade. He's built to be the focal point of an offense.
Irving against Bogues. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 1 and a basket from Kyrie Irving.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Ryan against Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can. And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's tied up with that one. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Now, here's Bogues. Just 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Durant against Mobley. Shoots over Mobley. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Lets it go from 11. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Kyrie has no fear when attacking any defense.
Shooting for Houston.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Fans, get ready to move and welcome out your Warriors dance team.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. From outside, off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. Shoots off the step back. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
I love seeing Irving's work in the mid-range, intelligent at reading the defense and recognizing when to take these shots. That is not the shot they needed there. You've got to work it around and get a better look.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Mobley. The kick out to Irving. Outside, KD. Houston moving the ball around. George. And it's George finishing it off.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Looking to end the run, and Embiid lays it in.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Bogues against Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Muggsy Bogues picks one up. It's the first, and that will put them up by 9.
And just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Irving with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. KD, a statement win. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together. And this is all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
We're looking forward to seeing you out there again, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. See you next time.